Thank you, Chair, and hello everyone. My name is Takayo Katayama. I'm a staff member of the Foreign Student Division at Kyoto University. It is my great honor to be given this opportunity to present for the 6th University Administrative Workshop. Today, I'd like to talk about what I think is the university leadership roles in encouraging the domestic students to study abroad under the movement of internationalization, which is promoted by the Global 30 project. To begin, let me ask, what is the point of studying abroad? Since the media has developed to what is today, and our society has become full of accessible information. So what is the value that we can convey to our students winning a chance to study abroad while being enrolled at a university? And in my opinion, it plays a major role in self-development by learning to recognize and understand the others with different backgrounds. Students are able to learn, and students are able to enhance the presence for a career in the global society. However, the study abroad doesn't lead to your career directly. More important is what they can acquire during the study abroad programs. And it depends on how much positive action they can take. Here is an important role of the university to encourage the students to take action. I'm going to identify it from the 3 different aspects. First, let's have a look at the Kyoto University's current situation and the numerical targets for the incoming and outgoing students of the Global 30 project. In 2009, the Japanese government launched the Global 30 project in order to increase the number of international students studying in Japan to 300,000 by 2020. And selected as one of the 13 core universities, Kyoto University formulated its educational initiative under the name of KU Profile. This is a collection of Kyoto University programs for future international leaders, and it has a main purpose of in educating the next generation of international specialists who will be able to give the solutions to global problems. And through the KU Profile, we will aim to increase the number of incoming students from this year's figure of 1,736 to 3,200 by the year 2020. This is established by expanding our capacity to establish the 12 new degree courses in English, employ international faculty, recruit talented international students, and develop the global staff. Since the international collaboration requires the reciprocal action, KU Profile also aspires to enhance the international awareness of the domestic students. By the end of this fiscal year, we will have dispatched 84 students under the student exchange agreement and other related programs. And we aim to increase it to the 220 in 10 years. In order to realize this goal, the Kyoto University took a first step by offering the short-term study abroad opportunities. In 2010, the Kyoto University International Center developed the 2 short-term study programs in Australia. One is a 3-week long program inside Australia, cross-culture communication at the University of Sydney, and the other lasts for 2 weeks as the effective science communicator in a global society at the University of New South Wales. Both programs are organized especially for the Kyoto University and undergraduate students by our partner institutions. And it focuses not only on the English communication skills, but the academic modules through the presentation, discussion, and group work activities. In order to operate these new programs, they are linked with the language acquisition support tie-ups. It was made a requirement for participating students to sit and be tested by the IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, which we organized to take place on campus. And we designed one-day preparatory workshop before the IELTS and formulated the non-credited English course to follow up the students' speaking and listening skills so that they can express themselves in their own identities. Now, can you imagine how many of our students applied for these two programs? The answer is 65. It is much more than we expected. These days, the unadventurous tendencies of Japanese students have been pointed out. The interest in the concept of study abroad may not be as unpopular as believed. In comparison, let's have a look at this graph. It shows the exchange students' trend for 1 or 2 semester study under the university-wide agreements. It is clear that there is not a dramatic growth in the number of outgoing students. Actually, we have continuously providing the study abroad information to our students by the various methods. For example, updating the website, mailing list, sharing the latest information on our partner institutions, and offering the individual counseling. In addition, we hold the study abroad fairs on campus throughout the year. This is a list of the sessions we have in 2010, and an annual number of 787 students joined them, ranging from the student exchange to the introduction of partner universities. This number is almost twice as many as that of the previous year. Then, why does such a numerical difference occur between the short-term programs, less than 1 month, and the exchange programs for 1 or 2 semester study? Let me give you the analysis of the student demands for studying abroad. Okay, so for exchange programs, it is necessary to begin the preparations about a year in advance as to improve language skills or collect the related information on the job shortages or the career path. Therefore, students may not be able to justify a possibility of long-term study abroad unless they have a definite purpose of study, a definite purpose. On the other hand, recently developed short-term programs take advantage of the holiday seasons, involve the extensive support by the university, and have the clearer goals for the completion. These factors pose the less of the burden to their currently enrolled academic curriculum, and may have assured the larger number of students. As such, the short-term programs could be a certain opportunity for them to step abroad for their career development. To conclude, I'd like to confirm the expected roles of universities that have emerged from the points I mentioned so far. First, the university should provide a variety of opportunities to motivate students into action. It must be effective to establish the short-term abroad programs, and the keywords are the quality assurance, know-how acquisition, and opportunities to step abroad. These preparatory courses should not be confined to these preparatory programs should not be confined to the language studies, but also they contain the academic components to acquire specialized knowledge through the interactive training. This is the academic quality assurance offered by the university initiative. And equally significant is students are able to attain the knowledge how to study abroad by universities providing the strong support system from the preparatory stages. This practical scheme may extend from the language skill brush-up, preparatory lessons to be familiarized with academic English, and documentation for study abroad, and strategy acquisition for the risk management. Throughout these steps, students are encouraged to take action accordingly. The second point is that universities should be the bridge that allows the students to develop the opportunities into the next stage of the career. Here again arises the three keywords: intercultural education and environment, self-guided study and action, and international career path. In order to guide the domestic students to be more proactive in building the motivation, we should increase the opportunities where they can study together with the international students on campus and further interact to exchange the ideas and participate in the joint studies. Such an environment encourages the students to seek out the information, familiarize themselves with the international culture, and expand their networks. When these factors function like the spokes of a wheel, university support will become less encompassing, and there will be more room for the spontaneous action by the students. That brings about a sense of independence and responsibility. Finally, I'd like to say that studying abroad is not everything, but can be one of the leading possibilities to pursue an international career path. It would be wonderful if we could share the ideas in what further ways the university can offer the opportunities to foster the students' motivation. This is all for my presentation. Thank you very much.